Hi, Minnesota History. This is Aubrey Ide, and I am going to walk you through today how to create a bibliography for our project. Now, remember, it's important that we create this bibliography because we want to give credit to those people who we are getting this information from, and we also want to make sure that the information that we're using is reliable. So in order to create our bibliography, we need to be done with these three assignments. 16.3 research sheet number 1, 17.1 research sheet number 2, as well as 17.2 finding images, because we are going to use our websites that we have on all of these different research sheets in order to create our bibliography. We are going to be citing our sources, so creating citations using EasyBib today, and we're going to be citing our sources in the MLA8 format. So what MLA8 is it's just a kind of basic format that we use to cite our sources and create a bibliography to give credit to those people who did that research and found that information initially. So right here on our assignment, you can see I've also included the steps to creating a citation right here. I know the steps are kind of long, so that's why I'm creating this video so that you can see me do it as well. So here we go. We have the first step, which is go to this EasyBib link that I have. This particular link is to cite a website, since I know that most of the sites, or most of the sources that were used by you guys were websites. If you'd like to know how to cite something like a book, please send me an email and I can show you how to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up that link so we can get to that EasyBib site. And here we are right here. You'll see it says EasyBib here up in the corner, and we have this search bar right here. It says cite a website by entering its URL or by searching for it. And we're going to do it by entering the URL. So I'm going to go to my first research sheet, so research sheet number 1. And you can see right here in my research sheet, the first piece of information on my research sheet is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That's my civil rights activist. Since it's just the name, I don't have a source for that. However, for his birthday, as well as the day that he died, I do have a source for that. So I'm going to copy this source because I need to cite it. Then I am going to go up here to EasyBib, and I'm going to paste my URL in there and click search. So then, just want to make it so you guys can see the whole screen here. If I look right here, I searched for the website and it says Nobel Peace Prize in 1964, and I know that that's when Martin Luther King won the Nobel Peace Prize, and here is my URL right here. So I know this is the correct website for that source. So I'm going to click Cite again, and you'll see that EasyBib came up with all this information that we need for our citation. It couldn't find the publisher or sponsor, and it also could not find the date published. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue, and this will bring me to a page where I can look up all of that, try to fill in all of that information. So I'm going to see if I can find some of that information on the website itself. I'm going to open up a new tab here and go to that website. So here you'll see the Nobel Peace Prize website. And I'm looking for the date published or the date that it was updated, as well as who published it. So right here I can see a lot of scrolling to do. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And it says right here, it actually also says right here that this was updated in 2020. So you know I for sure want that information. So I can just copy it, go back up to my EasyBib. I can put the year in there. So after I have that information, I can click Complete Citation. And I can see right here that this highlighted one, this is the new citation that I just made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Copy Bibliography Citation, and that has copied it for me. I'm going to go to my Creating a Bibliography Google Doc, and I'm going to paste that citation right in there. So there we go. That's how we do a citation. Now, I just want to spend some time too looking at some more of my research sheets and trying to figure out what I need to cite. So if I look at my research sheet number 1, I'll look now at my next source or website. And I can see that it's right here. However, because this next site is the same as the site I already made a citation for, I don't need to make a new citation for this site because it's already listed in my bibliography. So if I continue to scroll down, you can look and see that I use the Nobel Peace Prize source a lot for this particular research sheet, and that's okay because remember we only need 2 different sources for this sheet. But I did find a new one, so I'm going to copy it. And then actually what I'm going to do is go back to my Creating a Bibliography sheet and open up this again because I know that this is going to open up for me the site that I need in order to create a citation for a website. So I'm going to search that and start creating the citation for that again. Looks like I'm missing some information again, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to look at my site and see if I can find a publisher or when this was updated. So it looks like it was last updated in January 18th, 2020. So I can go back up here. I can put in 2020. I can put in January 18th if I would like to, since it gave me all of that information. I can click Complete Citation. So if you look here, the highlighted one is the new citation that we created, and I'm going to copy that, go back up to my Creating a Bibliography sheet, and paste that in there. All right. So those are the only 2 that I needed to do for my research sheet number 1. Now, if we look at research sheet number 2, we'll notice that, again, I use that Nobel Peace Prize website, again, for a lot of my information. And I don't need to cite that again because I have already cited it in my bibliography. But I see that I have a new website here. So I will have to go and cite that website as well. I scroll down, there's Nobel Peace Prize again. And I've got another new website right here. So this is another one that I'm going to want to cite. Just for the sake of time in this video, I'm not going to show you guys how to cite those ones since I already showed you how to cite those. However, I do want to take a look at finding images because I want to show you that this is also a new website that I'm going to want to cite. This one is that Nobel Peace Prize website again, so I don't need to cite that because if we go back here, remember, I already cited that one. I don't need to do multiple citations of the same website. And this time.com site that I got an image at, I'm going to want to cite that one as well because I haven't created a citation for that yet. So I hope that I've answered some of your guys' questions or helped you with how to cite sources for this research project. I will also be creating an example bibliography for you guys to take a look at. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or message me on Google Hangouts. But that is all for today, and let me know if you have any questions.